So you want to talk about bravery, the difference between standing alone and predictable groupthink? Roll this, please. Compare Education Secretary Betsy DeVos giving a commencement speech and then the students at Bethune-Cookman University where she was on Wednesday.
I am honored to become a Wildcat. And it's a real honor and privilege to be with you as we celebrate the Bethune-Cookman University class of 2017.
As DeVos took the podium at this historic black college, many grads turned their backs on her. Others booed and heckled. Still, she persisted. Not that the left, who throw that phrase around, would care. They enjoy seeing an outsider get clobbered. See how the media reacted. Mediaite, an industry website that vomits predictable assumptions, said that, quote, maybe DeVos should have taken the hint because of an earlier petition that was circulated against her appearance at the school. Meaning, don't show up. So there's a solution. If people wish to silence you, stay home. Censorship approved by the media. Other reporters on Twitter seem to enjoy the mass bullying, too. So imagine if Betsy wasn't Betsy, but Michelle Obama, a Hillary, a Liz Warren. What would the media industry take then? We know the answer, because we know the media isn't much different than today's students. After all, campuses are where the intolerant left-wing sausage is made. And we just got another glimpse of the assembly line where the casings get filled. So this is, I want to do a call for Assad. This is the president. I got to give credit to the college, because the college could have canceled, and they didn't. They went through it. A lot of people canceled these events, or I mean canceled these speakers, but they went through it. This is Edison Jackson, who's the president.
If this behavior continues, your degrees will be mailed to you. Choose which way you want to go.
I thought that was great, Kimberly.
I love it. I mean, this is unbelievable, the kind of behavior that you're seeing in colleges. I mean, it's so... Imagine if your child went there and behaved that way and was so disrespectful to somebody that had the courage to show up and to be able to speak to them, somebody who strongly supports education and educational choice. It's really sad what's happening, and it's happening very quickly and in rapid succession across this country. And it's not institutions of education. It's institutions of ignorance that don't even let anybody speak or try to listen or understand a different point of view. I think she handled herself with composure, and I commend the university for the way they handled it.
Yeah, you know, Bob, I'm sure that there's students there who disagree with her policies, but isn't it better just to listen, maybe? You might, who knows?
Well, yeah, keep in mind a couple of things. I've spoken at Bethune-Cookman, and it is a historical black college. It needs the federal funding to stay alive, as do the other ones. And the Trump administration and Ms. DeVos, who has probably never been in a crowd that large of people who are, well, I mean, move that aside. I'll get in trouble for saying that, but I don't think she's...
Because you don't know that it's true.
Well, I think I would be a good guess. But
that's a guess.
But here's the Trump administration has said that they would like to do away with federal funding for most universities. And if that were to happen, this school would go under. This woman has attacked over and over the public education system, and particularly in Detroit and in minority areas. These kids came out of those schools and made their way through and are graduating. And this woman has done everything she can, with all the millions of dollars she has, to undermine public education.
Or make it better.
Well, no,
or make it better.
No, well, you may think it make it better, but this woman has been attacking.
Choice makes everything better.
Well, that's... you may believe
everybody's pro-choice.
The left wants to limit the choices that families and students have. That's what you're saying.
We don't want to limit the choices, but we can't give... you're not going to be able to get every child into another school.
Well, so that makes it okay?
Yes.
It's like, too bad, them's the break?
No, because one of the things that Republicans do, you all jump on public education. You know, most people in this country like their public education.
I've worked as a public education teacher.
Most people like their health care, too, right?
Well, no, but listen, it's like saying, you know, you made a bad choice by going to the public school system. And these kids, if I were them, I would not have showed up, number one. But the real person who's I think, the villain here, whoever invited this right-wing, anti-minority school person...
So anti-minority is code for racist.
I didn't say that.
Well, you said anti-minority means racist in my brain.
I'm not educated like you are, Greg, so I'll just leave it at that.
Jesse, it took guts for her to do that. She probably knew she was, walking into a lion's den and went through it.
Yeah, I mean, she handled it with a lot of class, and I respect the university administrator who told those kids to pipe down.
Yeah.
The left and the college students like to say they're so tolerant and they're for respecting women and open dialogue, and then they behave like this. It was pretty embarrassing. I disagree with Bob on almost everything you just said. I don't think that Trump wants to take away funding for all of higher education. I haven't really heard that ever.
Haven't heard that one, have you?
Let me know when you find out what the source is on that. I'd be happy to look at that.
I'll be happy to bring it tomorrow. Are you going to show up, or you have to...
Dana?
Oh,
is
my
Nanny
God.
going to let you out tomorrow?
What is going on?
No, it's
I wish I had
very
a nanny.
unbelievable. Oh, my God.
I mean, to help me out, or anything else. I mean, what?
You remind me of... Never mind. Dana?
This is what I would just say quickly is about the fact that people that decide to go into public service, they're already making some sort of a sacrifice. I'm not talking monetarily, but I mean from just putting yourself out there and advocating for positions that they might disagree with. But I actually think that her going there, that the school, been giving her an honorary degree, giving her this moment, could have then said, do you mind if we have a cup of coffee afterwards because we really want to talk to you about our position? And they probably would have gotten a lot farther. Yeah.
And they gave
what they wanted.
They gave her an honourary degree. That's for a reason. I mean,
I think that the university was trying to do the right thing, and it just backfired.
Yeah. Well, I think it front fired.
Well, good for
I think it was a good. I think it was
right. It exposed it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I invented a word.
I'm glad that they stood up. But it's good that they stood up.
But they gave her an honorary degree, so clearly they know something that you don't, Bob. They must know something.
There's nobody who gives a commencement speech who doesn't get an honorary degree.
Well, they're very open-minded there. I mean, Bob.
Bob went there. Bob, did they give you an honorary degree?
No. I've given commencement speeches 12 times. I'm the only one who never got an honorary degree.
Yeah.
I wonder why.